Hey everyone, Techne here with a review of the new Xtrfy mousepad, the GP4. And I don't believe I got all these guys standing here. Look, they're just standing there themselves. Like the slightest, they're gonna fall over. Now, as you can see, we have one of each design right here. And these designs are actually painted by a Swedish artist. That doesn't roll off my tongue. I've had to do about 3 takes. A Swedish artist. Swedish artist. Swedish artist. Anyways, however you want to say it, let's just take a second and check these out because these things are hot. Alright, so what do you guys think about the style of them? Just straight up aesthetics, they look, I mean, you can just tell which one's my favorite, right? This thing is stinking gorge. I'm not into all these crazy colors, but this looks so stinking cool. It really does. As far as the black and white one, I don't know, it almost has like a grayish, bluish tint to it. Now this blue one is stinking awesome as well. I'm not into blue, obviously, but that is awesome. But I think my 2 favorite are definitely the multicolored one. That is just so stinking cool. But of course, my number 1 and the one I have been using is this guy right here. So the good thing about having multiple pads right here, number 1, the one I've been using the heck out of right here. These guys I haven't even used, right? So they're pretty much like brand new, and then we have one without the print on it. So we're gonna be able to test out multiple surfaces here as far as used, unused, and unprinted. All right, so first off, let's touch on the one I have been using. And I wanna start with the build of the pad. It's 4 millimeters thick, so it is quite thick, but it's not like super mushy. I mean, it is fairly soft, but even with me being a harder presser, palm gripper, I don't sink into this pad one bit at all. But talking about the build right here, the stitching, as you can see, I have a couple of flaws up here. On this corner, I got like this stray thread. Now, it's not a fray in thread by any means, it's just kind of like where the thread ended over there. Then on the other side, I also have some extra ones on that side. So again, kind of inconsistent going around the pad here. Again, this is the one I have used. And when I scan the edge, you can see I got very tiny fuzz down on the end right down there. Not much at all, but you can see a little bit. The other thing, you can see where there's been printed on, and then you can see a little bit of the white where the thread starts turning white down there from the edge from the print, not going all the way around. Now, when we flip the pad over and look at this rubber base, this is something new to me here. As you see, it's totally flat like that and just rubber end to end. But let me tell you what, this guy is sticky and does not budge one bit. Even if you got it on top of a desk mat covering your whole desk, it does not budge at all. Very nice. As far as the stitching, you can see it's pretty darn tight going all the way around there. So as far as the build, minus those couple flaws, I think it's really solid. And let me tell you what, this base is stinking awesome. Like, I'm leaning into it, barely leaning into it, and it does not move one bit. Such an awesome base. Again, really cool, even if you have it on your desk on top of a desk mat. Look, my dang table's about to fall apart here. It doesn't move either like that. Really cool. Now, when you come over and look at the build on some of the other ones, like when we glance across the blue one from side to side right here, flawless, end to end. Same with the multicolored one over here, pretty much flawless. A little bit of a fuzz on the side, but nothing drastic like the red one. Now, the black one does have a couple imperfections as well, or the black and gray one right here. But again, nothing's as bad as the red one. Of course, the one I like the best, right? But again, some of the other ones right here are perfect edge to edge. All right, so now let's go and touch on performance and using the pad. Again, we have the pad I've been using daily over here. We have the pad unprinted, and then we have a pad printed that has not been used. We got multiple ones. We got the Xtrfy M4. I think I love this mouse. So if you haven't used this mouse yet, sounds like an Xtrfy plug, right? But seriously, it's absolute fantastic mouse. Cable stinks, but the mouse is great. But anyways, then we also have a G Pro wireless with some cord pads down on the bottom. So number 1, let's go with the G Pro wireless. Just keep it kind of balanced right here, right? So the pad I've been using, as you can see, I mean, it's sliding nice. It's not fast by any means, but again, you have that really smooth, balanced glide. I absolutely love it. It's exactly what I look for in a pad. Again, it's cozy. I don't get any irritation. You all know I pull my mouse pad over the edge and my arm kind of sits there and I do my thing, right? No irritation whatsoever. Just a very nice, balanced, smooth glide. Now coming over here to the one without the print, as you see, look, clear as day, it goes and instantly stops. Coming over to one with the print, it kind of glides to a stop. So you can tell there is the coating as far as the print on it, kind of like that Razer Gigantus custom one we had, right? That one slid really good. Now we come over to one without the print, and it almost just stops right there. So all these are definitely like, I don't want to say slower, but they're not fast, but you got lots of control and very smooth. Again, this guy, it does stop much sharper. Now coming over to the one that hasn't been used with the print on it, I don't notice any difference from the one with the print. Again, you probably got to use it for an extensive amount of time for that to wear down, but they do state you can wash these guys and make them feel like brand new. Again, I haven't washed mine, so as far as the one used and unused as far as the print, I can't tell a difference, but I can tell a difference with the one without the print. It definitely stops a lot sharper. Now you might be able to tell this a lot better when we compare M4 to M4 on these pads. Again, talking about the print, the one I've been using, you can see it pretty much goes and glides to a stop right there with a little flick. Talking about the one without the print, it goes bam, and it like hits the brakes right there, right? And you do feel it, right? Like whenever you're just gliding right here, you can clear as day feel it. This guy is almost like a pinch smoother. It really is. All right, so now wrapping all that up right here, the honest vibe I get from this is a combination of the Xtrfy GP1 and GP2 put together, and this is what we get. If any of you have been here for a while, y'all know I'm a huge fan of the Xtrfy GP1. It's just like almost silky smooth. It's not like super fast by any means, you know what I mean? But you got that control, that smoothness, that comfort and everything in it. It was a fantastic pad. Now, as far as the GP2, I really couldn't stand that one. It was kind of grippy or grainy, you know, gave me a little rash on my arm. I didn't like it. It was a little slower too. But the vibe I get from these guys, again, is both of them combined. And it's honestly a great mix because you have that control, but you still have that nice smoothness, you know what I mean? It's not too fast. If you want this super crazy fast mouse pad, this is not it. But if you want that nice glide, a little bit of speed in there, but you can still stop on a dime, this pad does it for you. And currently the GP4 only comes in this size right here, which is the large size, which is honestly the perfect size. This is the only size you need, you know what I mean? But talking about these pads, the size and the print ones come in at $35. The non-print, the all black, comes in at $29. And obviously, as we watch through here, we're gonna want that print one, right? With that nice glide. I guess unless you're really into that super nice stopping power and that control right here, you go with the non-printed. But talking about the print ones with that glide, that'd be my one question, my one concern right here is about how long is that glide going to hold up? Because obviously the print one's different. So how long will that hold up? 6 months? A year? I'm not too sure. I can't speak on it. Again, talk about the one I've been using right here. It is absolutely fantastic, and I stinking love it. But again, that'd probably be my one concern is how long is that glide gonna hold up? But all in all, I stinking love these pads right here. I highly recommend you picking one up. I believe you can get these right off Amazon at 35 bucks as well, and the shipping's really fast on there. I think it goes straight from Xtrfy. I've ordered some of their mouse bungees off there, and again, very, very fast shipping. But all in all, the mouse pad, I mean, they look stinking awesome. You definitely feel quality in these. They don't feel chintzy by any means. I definitely recommend you picking these up, and I'd like to hear what you think about them as well down in the comments. But anyways, thank you so much for stopping by and watching my quick review on the Xtrfy GP4 mouse pads right here. I hope I answered some questions if you're looking at these pads, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for some future tech videos. And I hope to catch you in the next one. Bye now.